Imagine the sky as a grand stage where two of the world's most formidable fighter jets are about to face off in a high-stakes aerial duel. The tension is electric, the stakes are sky-high, and every maneuver could mean the difference between victory and defeat. This isn't just a contest of speed or firepower, it's a battle of wits, technology, and national pride, played out at supersonic speeds. In one corner, we have the Russian Sukhoi Su-35, a true heavyweight champion of the skies. This jet is built for raw power and jaw-dropping agility, boasting massive engines, advanced thrust vectoring, and a reputation for dominating the airspace. The Su-35 is a brawler, designed to take hits and deliver knockout blows, with a presence that commands respect and even fear among its adversaries. Facing it is Sweden's Saab Gripen, a fighter that takes a completely different approach. Smaller and lighter, the Gripen is a marvel of modern engineering, packed with cutting-edge electronics, advanced sensors, and a highly efficient design. It's not about brute force, it's about clever tactics, adaptability, and making every move count. The Gripen is a master of efficiency, able to operate from short runways and adapt quickly to changing battle conditions. The Su-35 is all muscle, designed to dominate with sheer speed, raw power, and aggressive maneuvering. Its pilots trust in overwhelming performance and the ability to outfly and outfight any opponent. Meanwhile, the Gripen is the strategist, relying on stealth, superior sensors, and networked intelligence to outthink and outmaneuver its rivals. It's a chess player in a world of boxers. This isn't just a battle of jets, it's a clash of philosophies. On one side, brute strength and raw performance. On the other, technological finesse and tactical flexibility. Each jet reflects the mindset and priorities of its creators, shaped by decades of military doctrine and national strategy. It's a story of East versus West, tradition versus innovation, and muscle versus mind. The Su-35 bets everything on overwhelming its foes with dazzling aerobatics and relentless firepower. The Gripen, in contrast, is all about outsmarting and outmaneuvering, using its advanced avionics and electronic warfare systems to stay one step ahead. Each has its strengths, and each has its weaknesses, making their encounter all the more unpredictable. But in the end, the outcome of this duel isn't determined by specs alone. It's about the pilots in the cockpit, their training, their instincts, and their ability to exploit every advantage their machine offers. It's about the environment, the mission, and the ever-changing dynamics of modern aerial warfare. So, which approach will ultimately prevail? The sledgehammer or the scalpel, brute force or surgical precision? The answer lies in the skies, where these two philosophies collide. Let's dive deeper and find out. Modern air combat starts at a distance, beyond visual range, or BVR. In this arena, pilots rarely see their opponents with the naked eye. Instead, the battle is fought with sensors, radars, and split-second decisions, often before a single missile is even launched. The skies become a chessboard, where every move is calculated and every advantage counts. Here, the first to detect, lock, and fire has the edge, and the Gripen excels. Its pilots rely on a suite of advanced avionics, scanning the skies for threats and opportunities. The ability to process information quickly and act decisively can mean the difference between victory and defeat. In BVR combat, milliseconds matter, and the Gripen systems are designed to give its pilot that crucial head start. Its small size and low radar cross-section make it hard to spot, while its advanced sensors and data link turn a flight of Gripens into a coordinated hunting pack. Each jet shares targeting data, tracking enemy movements, and relaying information in real time. This networked approach means that even if one Gripen detects a threat, the entire formation can respond instantly, overwhelming opponents with teamwork and precision. The Gripen can launch missiles using information from allies, staying hidden while striking first. This tactic, known as silent launch, allows the jet to remain undetected, using the eyes and ears of its wingmen to guide its weapons. By the time the enemy realizes they're under attack, it's often too late to react. This level of coordination is a game-changer in modern aerial warfare. The Su-35, though powerful, is much larger and lights up radars like a beacon when it uses its own sensors. Its impressive engines and weapon load make it a formidable adversary in close combat, but in BVR scenarios, its size and radar signature become liabilities. The Su-35's need to actively scan for threats can give away its position, making it an easier target for stealthier opponents. In BVR, the Gripen's stealth and network tactics give it a decisive advantage. By flying low, using terrain for cover, and relying on passive sensors, Gripen pilots can approach undetected and coordinate complex attacks. Their ability to share data seamlessly means they can adapt to changing threats and outmaneuver larger, less agile foes. The Su-35's brute force is less useful when it's the first to be seen and targeted. In a world where detection means danger, the Su-35's powerful radar can become a double-edged sword. Once it's locked by a Gripen, its options narrow quickly, forced to defend rather than attack. In this long-range game of cat and mouse, the Gripen is the quiet hunter. It stalks its prey with patience and precision, striking from the shadows before slipping away unseen. In the evolving world of BVR combat, it's not always the biggest or loudest jet that wins. It's the one that remains invisible until the very last moment. This isn't just theory. Real exercises back it up. In 2015's Falcon Strike, Thai Gripens faced Chinese Su-27s, direct ancestors of the Su-35. The results? The Gripens dominated BVR, shooting down 41 Su-27s for just 9 losses, thanks to better sensors and longer-range missiles. Most Gripen kills happened at over 19 miles, some beyond 31. The Su-27s couldn't score at long range, proving the value of stealth and tech. But when the fight moved to close quarters, the tables turned. In dogfights, the Su-27s overwhelmed the Gripens 25-1, using superior thrust and agility. The lesson at range: the smart jet wins. Up close, raw power rules. The type of fight decides the victor. In a close-range dogfight, everything changes. The Su-35's thrust vectoring engines let it pull off wild maneuvers, turning tighter and faster than almost anything else in the sky. In Falcon Strike, the Su-27s, less advanced than the Su-35, dominated Gripens in WVR combat. The Gripen, while agile, couldn't match the Russian jet's raw power and turning ability. Even with modern missiles, letting a Su-35 get close is a dangerous gamble. The Su-35 is built for this kind of fight, and it shows. Up close, the brawler takes the crown. Let's peek under the hood at what makes these jets tick. Modern fighter jets are marvels of engineering, blending raw power with cutting-edge technology. Every system, from the cockpit controls to the sensors hidden beneath the skin, is designed for a single purpose: to dominate the skies. But how do these machines actually sense, hunt, and survive in the chaos of aerial combat? The Su-35's Urbis E radar is a beast, one of the most powerful in the world. It can track targets at staggering distances, even those flying low or trying to hide. But there's a catch. This radar is like a flashlight in a dark room. It's so strong, enemy sensors can easily pick up its signal, making the Su-35 itself a target long before it gets close. The Gripen's AESA radar, on the other hand, is a master of subtlety. It uses thousands of tiny transmitters to scan the sky, making it much harder to detect. This radar can track multiple targets at once, jam enemy signals, and even switch frequencies in a split second. It's the perfect tool for a jet that wants to stay hidden while hunting its prey. When it comes to weapons, the Gripen E packs the Meteor missile, a game-changer in air combat. The Meteor doesn't just go fast, it stays fast, using a ramjet engine to chase down targets at extreme ranges. Even if an enemy tries to run, the Meteor keeps closing in, making escape almost impossible. This gives the Gripen a huge advantage in long-range duels. The Su-35's R-77 missile is no slouch. It's agile and deadly in a dogfight. But when it comes to range and sustained speed, it just can't keep up with the Meteor. In a head-to-head missile duel, the Gripen's arsenal gives it a clear upper hand. Now let's talk stealth. The Su-35 is a big, powerful jet, but its size and shape make it easy to spot on radar. It's built for speed and agility, not for hiding. The Gripen, in contrast, is designed with stealth in mind. Sharp angles, radar-absorbing materials, and a smaller profile all help it slip through enemy defenses almost unnoticed. This low observability means the Gripen can often see its enemies before they ever know it's there. In a real fight, that first look is everything. It means the Gripen can lock on and fire before the Su-35 even realizes it's being hunted. When you stack up the tech, sensors, and stealth features, the Gripen comes out ahead. Its advanced avionics and electronic warfare systems give pilots more information and more options, making it a smarter, more adaptable fighter. In the end, the Su-35 relies on brute force and raw power, charging into battle with confidence. The Gripen, though, is all about brains and invisibility, striking from the shadows, staying one step ahead, and proving that in modern air combat, being seen last can mean winning first. Both jets have evolved since Falcon Strike. The Gripen E is a leap ahead, more power, more weapons, and a brain that fuses data from every source, giving its pilot unmatched awareness. Its electronic warfare suite is among the world's best, making it even deadlier at long range. The Su-35 has improved too, with better radar, new weapons, and refined avionics, but its core strengths remain speed and agility. Pilot training matters more than ever. Gripen pilots are trained for autonomy and quick thinking. Russian doctrine is often more rigid. In a chaotic battle, the ability to adapt on the fly can tip the scales. The future of air combat is as much about brains as brawn. So who wins? It depends entirely on the fight. At long range, the Gripen's stealth sensors and meteor missile give it the upper hand. It strikes first and vanishes. But if the Su-35 survives and closes in, its power and agility make it a nightmare in a dogfight. The Gripen must avoid close combat. The Su-35 must force it. This duel is a showcase of two brilliant philosophies, the Su-35's raw force versus the Gripen's smart tactics. There's no single best fighter, only the best for the mission and the moment. In the end, victory goes to the pilot who shapes the battle to their jet's strengths.